Hello guys, it's Scav here, and today I'm gonna talk about sets. They are causing a huge drama right now within the new update, and I'm gonna fully explain how they work, because as you guys know, I do have early access, so I have a better understanding on sets at the moment, and I'm gonna tell you guys what is the huge issue with sets as they are right now, and how to fix it, in my opinion. So stick around to the end of the video, because Super Test will be released for everyone tomorrow, and this will give you a little better understanding of what's going on the garage, right? So what are sets, right? Well, sets are a group of tanks that are similar in certain ways. So for instance, if we come here to the Mischief of Mouse, this set is separated for beginners, heavy armor, high HP, and slow. So every tank that matches these criteria will be in this set. This is how Wargaming has made this thing, right? So here we got all German super heavy tanks that play similar, right? They're all heavy, slow, and yeah, you guys can see all the categories here. However, they're not always going to be from the same nation. As you guys can see here we got obliterators. They're set for best damage in terms of sets here. Interesting. And obliterators, as you guys can see, looks like they're all freaking, yeah, they're all British. Interesting. They are divided for expert, black backline, so they're snipers, massive damage, right? So this is what Wargaming has done with this set, and in their eyes, these are the tanks for it. I'm not sure if a Challenger is considered massive damage. I don't know, but this is what Wargaming thinks. Anyway, who am I to say anything? Let's have a look at another one, for example. Right, this is a good example for you guys. They're not always from the same nation. As you guys can see, we got French tanks, we got American tanks, and we even got European tanks. I think this is a... I can't remember if this is a Polish tank or not. I think this is a Polish tank. Anyway, so burning trucks. Expert, so not for beginners, autoloader, light armor, and fast. So you guys get the idea of sets and how they are made and divided, right? Okay, cool. Now that we got this out of the way and what sets are, how do they work? Well, the thing about sets, yeah, as you guys can see, I pretty much got everything, because in my main account, I had pretty much all the tanks in the game, and they transferred into this version of the game, meaning I literally got nothing to unlock. But let me try to explain how sets work, guys. So let's say you want to do the Hell Hornet set. You want to get these tanks. You want to play with them, right? So first of all, they will cost you keys. Keys, how do you get them? Let me show you. You will get keys by leveling up. So every player will have a level. As you guys can see, I'm level 193. And if you click on my profile and on my player level, you guys can see that I'm very close to leveling up. I'm 20 out of 25 XP, right? And every level that I get 5 keys. Okay, let's keep all these values in mind. All right. So to get keys, I gotta level up. But how do you level up? How do you get this XP here to level up? Well, that's where the sets come in, right? So if we go back at the set, you will see that every new level of the set, you get 1 XP. So you can also level up your set, right? My set here is max level. What does this mean? Let me show you. At level 1, you will have the Chaffee. So if you unlock this set, let's say you spend 15 keys to unlock this set, and then you will start with the Chaffee at level 1. At level 10, you will be able to unlock the M41. At level 20, you will be able to unlock the M41 Bulldog, right? And you can buy this tank for credits and play with it. This one you'll have to actually spend gold if you don't have it, okay? Because it's a collector tank. So at level 20, you'll be able to get the M41 Bulldog. Level 30, you'll be able to get the T49. At level 40, the T92 E1. And at level 60, the Sheridan, okay? So you need 60 levels to unlock the Sheridan here. And let me tell you, I've played one battle with the Sheridan, and it gave me 1,375 XP. And for the next level, I need a total of 120,000. Look, this looks a bit too difficult for me. Of course, I think on the lower levels will be much easier to level up. Alright, as the higher you get, the harder it will be to level up. But still, it will be considerably harder compared to our current tech tree method. Okay, so let's make a little maths here. Every new level, you get 1 XP, right? For every level, you need 25 XP on your profile. Okay, to level up, you need 25 XP for every level. If I want to get 5 keys, I need 25 XP. That means 25 levels on my set that I'm playing. And the average cost for a set is about 15 keys. The average. Some sets go for over 20 keys. As you guys can see, let me try to show. Look at this one, 25 keys. But on average, 15 keys, you should be able to get one set, usually. This is what I'm seeing here, right? So if you need 15 keys for one set, yeah, I hope you guys are following. I'm not going too fast. That means you need at least 3 levels on average to unlock one set. Every level is 25 XP, meaning that's 75 XP, guys. 75 XP. You will need 75 levels in sets to unlock a new one. What? No, that's way too much. This is where the issue comes. That's way too hard compared to our old tech tree. Meaning, if let's just say you pick Mischief of Mouse to play with and level up, right? And you spend your last remaining keys on this set, and you don't have any more keys. But you get to the VK100, and you figure out that you just don't like the set. You don't like the gameplay and the style of it. And you're like, okay, I want to go to another set. But to go to another set, you need another 15 keys. But to get keys, you got to level up, meaning you got to play with your sets, level the sets up, so you get the XP, so you can level up your profile, to get more keys, to unlock more sets. Are you following? Do you understand how difficult it got? Meaning, you're literally going to be stuck. If you don't like something, you're going to be stuck. Because what's the other way of earning keys here? Oh, wait. There is another way. There is a very simple way. Just open up your wallet. Yeah, they've made it. They've made it so you spend gold. You can spend gold to buy keys. 50 keys. Let's do 10 keys, all right? Let's do 10 keys, yeah? You will be spending, on average, 15,000 gold to unlock one set. Do you understand what's happening? 10,000 for 10 keys, 5,000 for 5 keys. On the average price for 1,000 per key. Unless you want to spend a crazy amount, which is 37,000 for 50 keys, but I don't even know if this discount stays forever. So, what's this about? This will lead to players spending gold in keys. Because, let's be honest, we are all used to just going on the tech tree and picking a new line to grind. Oh, I don't like this line, I don't like this tanks, I'll just go for a different one. Or I'll go for a different nation. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In a couple of days, I'll be on tier 10 again. In a couple of days, in our current game, you can grind a whole line if you play enough. If you got all your boosters, you got premium account, you can. In 4 or 5 days, you can. And that's not even like playing a lot. Just playing like, I don't know, 30 games a day or something like that. But here, the story changes by quite a bit. It will be so much harder to unlock sets, unlock new tanks, and to level up so you can get keys to unlock new stuff. That's the huge issue with it. It's basically, in a way, leading players to spend money. There's no other way around it. I can't see any other reason to why they made this. We made it to make it more simple. Wargaming, you have done a terrible job at this. If you've tried to do this for beginners and tried to make it more simple for beginners, you've done a terrible job. Look at this. It looks like I opened Netflix and I'm looking for my new series. It doesn't look good. That's not what I want to see on World of Tanks Blitz. Okay, I'm being very honest and transparent here. I am a community contributor, but I am allowed to disagree. I am allowed to actually put my opinion out there. And I don't like this. I was always against the sets, and even after playing on the super stats, I still don't like the idea of them. I still don't like how they look, how they're titled. Mischief of Mouse? What? Seek, Strike, Destroy, okay, not as bad, but Tusk Thrust, Obliterators, Cerberus. What's that about? What does that even mean? So if you come here, yeah, put heavy tanks, let's say, right? Let's put heavy tanks. And let me try to find the side scrapers. Where are they? Steel Front Brigade. That's not too bad, right? That's not too bad for like side scraping tanks, okay? But still, like, if like, what is this? Golem Gunners. I just don't like these names, man. Like, what's up? Who thought of these? Like, they're trying to be creative and all that. The piercing pikes. What is this? Muzo Touch. I get they're trying to be creative, but I just don't like it. I don't like it. It's my opinion. I don't like it. You can like it. That's fine. And yeah, so the big issue with making you guys spend money, I don't like that. I think that shouldn't be added at all, right? One thing I can try to think that is positive is that you can actually come here and literally buy premium tanks and not wait for them to drop in the store. So you can just get some keys, unlock the set, and if there are some premium tanks that you really want, you can unlock the set and buy them with gold, right? That's one thing I can think about, but realistically, that doesn't outweigh all the negatives with sets. And yeah, it's just horrible. I don't like it. I don't think it's a good idea, and it is definitely not friendly for beginners. Imagine me that has been playing for almost 11 years. I don't like how it looks. I think it looks complex. Imagine beginners, right? So I think sets are built in a horrible way and are built with the intent to make players waste money in the long term, right? Imagine, I have all the tanks in the game. That wouldn't affect me right away. But if they keep releasing stuff, new tanks, new sets, eventually I'm going to run out of keys and I'm going to have to literally buy keys with gold. I don't want that, all right? So I guess you that, let's say, is free to play, don't have premium days, you wouldn't want that either. Okay, so let's make this very clear to Wargaming. We do not want this. All right, this shouldn't be something for us to pay or no. My way of fixing this. So if there's anyone from Wargaming watching this video, my way of fixing this is completely remove the grinding system, leave our old tech tree, our good old tech tree, leave it on the game. Right? That's not gonna be super heavy in terms of like memory and all that. Leave it. It's super simple, small. Leave it. Okay? And if you really want to leave sets, I think a good way of leaving sets in the game is literally, all right, we got tech trees. We can still do our tech tree as usual. But then you want to add sets. No problem. I think it would be useful for beginners because let's say, oh, I want side scraping tanks or I want tanks like the mouse. But I don't know which tanks are like that. Or I don't know, I want tanks that are obliterators, like big in damage. And then you got all these sets here that separates the tanks. And then you can go on the sets and these are all the tanks that apparently have big damage. Which I do not agree with Wargaming. I do not agree with Wargaming here. The Challenger, the Charioteer, maybe the G-Star, but mate, these are not big damage Wargaming. But anyway, you see how you can implement it into the game without removing tech trees. Sets can still be there, but no need to remove the tech tree. You can just make sets to guide people on which tanks are similar to which tanks. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? I think that is a good idea. But people are frustrated because, not because you added set, but because you completely removed tech trees and you replaced it with the sets. Alright? So I think there's space in the game for sets, but not in the way it is right now, and we definitely do not want paying for keys. Remove keys. Completely remove this. We do not want this in the game. Alright, so I do hope I made it a little bit clearer now on how sets work and what is the big issue with them. Alright, so if you guys did enjoy this video, consider dropping a like and subscribing because there's so much more content I will be releasing about Blitz 2.0, which is what I'm calling, and make sure to leave your comment on the video. Don't forget to leave a comment, all right, and state your opinion. See you guys on the next one. Bye bye.